Peace and blessings, y'all. Once again, this is your brother Trey Hitts, live and direct from Knowledge Up Radio. This is the christening of the ship that's about to set sail. They say when you want to set sail to a big ship, you got to go to where the waters are deep. So that's what this is about. This is my first interview. Gratefully, graciously blessing the whole situation, and it's weird because her name kind of represents the whole what we do over here. Kateria knows. Peace and blessings.
Peace. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for following through and bringing your energy and coming, just with the type of spirit, the type of energy you come with. I met you, I don't know, what has been 5-6 years ago now? And just about. And every little event that you've done, every time you put something on, me and my queen, we always try to come out and participate. And I tell you, we come away enriched. We come away feeling better. We come away feeling like we had some type of community every time those situations come about. So that's what you represent. You know what I mean? To me in my situation. So I want to introduce you to the world and you know what I mean, get more cats acquainted with what you do. So let me ask you a couple questions because you're into the conscious scene, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
right.
You can say that.
Okay. I mean, I'm into the information. I do the study, and you know what I mean.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about. It's about in my spare time, in my leisure, when I'm not going super hard at focusing on bills and whatnot. You know what I mean. I'm doing the studying. So I kind of feel like you're in that same wavelength. I mean, when I sit back and look at the situation, it's a little puzzling to me because I think if all of us is like on that same wavelength and we all truly moving progressively towards higher consciousness, which means higher awareness, as a whole, I think if that was really the case, we would see something different out there. So I mean, what's your take on it? Like, how do you feel? The conscious scene is right now, and how what do you think the level of consciousness really is in that?
Well, I don't really think about that so much. My mind is definitely on different levels in today's time, and I'm really under the understanding that we create our realities.
Word.
I have noticed, the trends with the quote-unquote conscious community, so they say, and it becoming more trendy or commercialized, they're saying.
Okay.
And for me, when people are taking it to try to get attention or get credit or build their brand or whatever it is, I don't view that as true consciousness. Consciousness to me means to be aware, to be mindful, be aware of your strengths, be aware of your weaknesses, and be aware of your environment and community around you. And so everyone that is in the conscious community, so to speak, it shouldn't be about the attention that you're getting or as much. Everyone is like trying to grab as much knowledge as they could possibly get so that they can be the smartest person. And to me, that's not consciousness. Consciousness is an inside journey, and it's all from a personal experience.
Exactly.
So you cannot infringe or impose your views or your experience onto another person, but just take it from within. Like, just learn the things that you need to learn in this life, and for you to have a better life, for you to have a better soul, for you to have a better mind, a better reality, it shouldn't have to deal with any other person, what this person may know, to debate with this person. All of those debates that I see going on, I'm never a part of any of them, because that's not what true consciousness is about to myself. But I am starting to understand, just different levels, like consciousness, enlightenment, and awakenness. Like, I'm starting to see them a little bit differently. Like consciousness, how I see that now, since the term has definitely been overused and now is a little infamous, is
It's been a little saturated, shall we say?
right,
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
I see consciousness as like just, knowing some of the political things that are going on in the community, knowing about melanin, knowing
Right.
about the status of white power, white supremacy, and what it has done to our communities, and just, kind of wanting to get together and revolutionize towards those things.
Word, word. Yeah,
And
respectfully, I can dig that.
and then you have awaken and you have enlightenment. And awaken is like when you're awake to your own part that you have been playing in the
Mm.
entire world, and you're like, wow, all is connected, all is one, and all of these different things. You start seeing the duality of life, of good and evil, and how they balance each other out, and all of these
Mm-hmm.
things. Then you have enlightenment, where you understand that you are everything that is around you, and you just take that journey within yourself, and instead of trying to save the world, you understand that if you healed and saved yourself, that you will just be a pebble, and there will be a ripple effect that happens around
Wow,
you,
now
where
that's
people
deep.
will start to
Yeah.
naturally gravitate toward you and rise to higher levels of awareness of themselves based upon the energy that you are exuding. It's kind of like the sun. The sun, there's a lot of things that are against the sun and trying to oppress the sun, but the sun just continues to shine more and more every day. So, and that's what enlightenment is. And if we become that light within ourselves and continue to shine the light, then we will be placing our agenda upon earth, but not with it being a force. And they say that, water moves more mountains than fire does.
That's
So
right.
if we can become enlightened and just move like water, move in a flow, then we will invoke more beings to be like us. So I'm not a part of any of like the conscious battles or debates. I'm also not a person that is trying to just be some leader and make everyone follow me
Right.
either. I'm just a natural human being. I know some things. I don't know everything, but I do know some things. And I know that the state that the world is in is not at its healthiest state, but I understand that we're in a certain cycle for it to become healthier, and I'm just playing my role in it. And that's
Man,
what I have to say
that's
about it.
wisdom, you know what I mean? Brought to the knowledge. Most definitely, I can dig that. Me personally, I just think if cats is really conscious, then they would eliminate certain things, and we would be able to, quickly identify, you know, going from here to there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, that's the true trait of something that's conscious, because it's moving, it's not, it's progressively picking up steam, it's going in a direction, it has an agenda, and it's pursuing it, and it has goals, and those goals are being accomplished. Um,
Right.
when we start to, collectively get there, I think that's when, I can say the community as a whole is healthy. I think right now it's a very unhealthy thing, and like you said, the debates is not helping. You know what I
No.
mean? It's not helping.
It's not
you know?
helping.
It's not. So, let me ask you this. The other question I want to go into was, you do events from time to time, and you have something coming up I'm kind of excited about myself. Let's kind of speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, so I do events. I do several events, and I have a vibe night coming up this weekend, this next Saturday, where we're building like a village. I would say it's called the Village,
Oh,
actually.
see, I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, it's out
That
there
sounds
in
cool.
it's out in the Rosamond area, where we have about 80 to 100 people that gather.
Wow.
We get together. There's a jacuzzi
What?
and there's food and everything.
Ah.
And we all just kind of vibe. It's on a farm and all that, and we drum and we just celebrate the energy. But
Okay.
so that's what the village is called, Vibe Night, and we have that like every other month. But what we have coming up, a very spectacular event, and what you're speaking about, is called the Real Family Reunion, Return of the Gods. And this is a celebration of higher awareness and us all rising to the oneness vibration and just becoming more collected and more unified as a people and as an enlightened people. And so this event is an event of that movement of enlightenment, um, encouragement, veganism, where we'll have master teachers come out. Reverend Michael Beckwith will be there speaking.
Word.
Reverend
Wow,
Phil
that's
Valentine.
big. That's big. Phil's coming?
Yeah.
Wow,
Reverend
Phil Valentine. That's gonna be great. I can't wait to meet that
Yeah,
dude. I
he'll
learned
be
a lot.
honored.
I learned a lot from Phil.
Right.
Respect.
Right,
Most definitely.
right. And so we're gonna have live African dancers and live hip hop dancers,
Okay.
and we have some secrets. I don't want to put everything out
Alright.
there, but it's gonna be a lot of live entertainment and a very lovely occasion. And our first event, our first real family reunion took place in 2012, and you were there.
I was there.
Yeah,
Respect,
we
man.
had
That was. I still remember that. I met Professor Griff. You had who's that one brother that Agape.
That was Reverend Michael
Oh yes,
Beckwith.
yes.
We
I'm
honored
sorry.
him.
Yes. Rev was at that one. I was really impressed when I see it because I had just seen him on Oprah like a few weeks before that. So I was just like,
Right.
wow. So that's cool. That you got a really great event with that Return of the Gods thing. When I was speaking earlier about how I come away feeling a certain type of way after your functions, that one in particular really resonated with me. And to this day, I still go back through and look at the pictures, and I'm like, oh, look at Jennifer, oh, look at Sierra. You know what I mean? It was just a
Right.
great feeling that I got, just thinking back on it. So for all of y'all in the Los Angeles area that might come across this footage, man, get up with this sister. Please let them know how to get in contact with you, what your YouTube pages are, email, yada, yada, yada. Lay that information out for us. And by the way, it's going to be behind us as she's talking, but go ahead.
Right. Well, my name is Kateria Knows. You can find me on YouTube at Kateria Knows. You can find me on Facebook, Kateria Knows. You can find me on Instagram, Kateria Knows. It's all Kateria Knows. And yeah, you can get in contact with me. You can also find out more information about the Real Family Reunion coming to us Saturday, July 2nd on therealfamilyreunion.org. Check that out. You can see some videos, some clips, some pictures, and see a little bit more about the different guests that we will have at this event.
That's peace. Well, look, man, I don't want to keep you because I know you got a few things going and you're a busy lady. I just really appreciate your time and you graciously coming out supporting what I'm doing. Thank you so much, Queen.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Peace, y'all. That's the end of this segment. We'll be right back at you at Knowledge.